In this video, I talk about what I've learned in my 40s, 50s, and now I'm in my 60s. This video was supposed to go on Thursday because I said, oh, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to come back tomorrow. But I had tech issues. I finally got my son to help me. So there's no excuse. It wasn't tomorrow, but it's what, 2-3 days later? I said that on Thursday. I come back the next day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I know you don't care. It's for me. It's for me. I'm challenging myself. But there's a battle going on. We watch TV, the news. By the way, that's not my forte. But there is a battle going on. And it's right here. Right in your mind. It's in mine too. That's the battle. That's what the number one thing I learned. It doesn't require a gun. It doesn't require bullets. But there is a battle going on. And it's right here. Watch the video. Hang out with me. Download my freebie. And remember. Just remember that feelings are meant to be felt and not followed. Don't let the sun go down on me. Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. How are you? Lady outside here. Yes, I'm outside. If you're new to me, I started business outside. So that's why I'm mostly always outside. Doing whatever I want to do, because in the house makes me feel like I'm in jail. It makes me feel like I'm just claustrophobic, I guess. I like being outside better. This scenery is better. I used to be set up on Livingston Avenue in Beechwood, and I'm so happy that I'm off of there now. Long story, but they did me a favor, and here I am. I am 61, but this video is going to be what I learned when I turned 50, okay? What I learned when I turned 50. And the number one thing that I learned when I turned 50 was that you're always going to turn some age, right? You're always going to be too young, too old, too smart, too dumb, too bold. It's always going to be something. It moves on, right? Only thing constant is change. So that's the number one thing that I realized. The only thing constant is change. It's going to happen. Whatever your age you are now, tomorrow you're going to be older, and the next day, it's not going to stop. I'm out walking while I'm doing this video, and I'm so happy about it. I love my mom, my grandmother. I think I had two moms growing up, because I'd say, Mom, and my grandmother would answer, and my mother would answer too. That made me feel good. But moms don't know everything. Moms only knows what the media says too. There's a lot of things I believed, like that my mother and my grandmother told me. It wasn't really accurate. A lot of it I think that was trying to protect me, and some of it was for their selfish ways too, for stuff that they wanted to, pursue. And that's like worldly things. People tell you that. They tell you don't do things, but sometimes they don't tell you the reason. And some of the reasons because it benefits them only. But yeah, being over 50, I learned that mama and them ain't always right. That I've learned is that you could do anything on this planet that you want to do. I was in survival mode when I started my business because I was dating a guy. He went to prison. He was doing things that I didn't know about, went to prison, and I even got in trouble too. My drinking, the DUIs, and all the BS that I went through. But I chucked all of that to start a business outside, just to see, if God would grant me what I wanted. And he did. So because of that, you could do anything you want to do. You could say anything you want to say. That's why the prisons are full of people. I mean, I'm being honest, because they did what they wanted to do, and it was against the law. It was against rules. It was against Sally. You hurt Ali Moo. You hurt Philip. You hurt Charles. You did something wrong. You didn't do right by Felicia. So everybody has a choice. And you could do whatever you want to do. You could start a business outside. I have some resources. Starting a business outside is a wonderful thing. It is very, 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 very untraditional. My mother and them didn't teach me how to start a business, but they didn't teach me also that I am a leader. My grandmother used to always tell me that you're a follower, don't be a follower. But it's either you have it or you don't. But you can learn skills. You can be at home now. You can start your business online. You can just sell oil fragrances online. That's another thing I used to think that I learned, that you can sell fragrances online. I usually sell them because people already know how they smell. But like if you do designers and things like that, all oils are not created equally. Some of those don't smell like they should. But people do it. And I used to think that you couldn't, but you really can. So you can do anything that you want to do. And I'm proof of that. I started a business outside. I was there over 2 decades. I offer a return policy. People could return their bottle and they get $1 off. I did like how I clean my bottles and got a couple people commenting. It works for us. The bottles are sanitary. They're good. We don't use the roll-on balls. We use the bottles. So yeah, you got to do your business the way you're doing it. And I'm doing mine the way I'm doing mine. It works for us. You could do anything that you want to do. You could start a business and you could download my free resources to help you get started. Inside, outside, or just see if you have the business entrepreneur mentality. I'm hot today and I'm sweating. And I'm all right with it. I feel good. Thank you for being here. I love weather like this. I used to love weather like this when I was on Livingston. You know why? Because it cuts out the bullshit. It cuts out people that just want to come up and talk to you, pick your brain and all this kind of thing. So it cut all that out. So bad weather served me well. It's all in the plan. Yeah, I'm meeting my customer right up here. She just texted me and she said she's coming anyway. I love my diehards. I love the fact that I stood on Livingston and stood for something. You could become a business owner and kind of do whatever you want to do. It just depends on if you really, really, truly want it. Do you want it? Feels good to me. People like feeling good. People like good things. People like good food, good smells. Everybody wants abundance, right? We all do. People like spending money too. And if you're a business owner, you have to give them a reason and a purpose to spend it with you. All this talking, I forgot I had to meet Miss Tawana. I have to meet a customer in this rain. She's meeting me right now. But I'm going to try to put her on the video. Wow. I made it in my car. Raindrops ain't falling on my head. Okay, I'm here. I'm going to pre-pour her bottle. I didn't pour her bottle yet. Let me get out my crate. Because she texted me. She said she's coming here. The rain stopped a little bit, though. So that's cool. Let's turn this off. I had the apparatus that I was using for my phone when I was riding my bike, but I don't have it hooked up. But anyway, she wants Black Woman Unique. She wants to add to that. And my ounces are the large sizes, like this. They're the large sizes. So that's what she wants. Just pour it. Just pour it. Just an ounce. Finish pouring it. This is called Black Woman Unique. It's soft. It's sensual. It just sets the mood for anything. And it's the kind you can wear it and other people won't think you have anything on, but you really do. Hi, sweetie. She's here.
I've been meaning to get with you for the last couple of days.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how you been doing?
I'm good.
Okay, I didn't know if you had your bottle or not, but I have them still right here for you. And you don't like any samples?
I mean,
You just like, you just like this.
Yes.
Black Woman Unique and 540.
Yeah,
Baccarat
so what's
Rouge.
that?
80 altogether.
You got a 10? Yeah.
I don't have any freaking, I got a 50. Like I said, a 50 and some
Give me
singles.
3 ones. Don't worry.
What did, wait, 50? 56.
Yep.
Dang. You don't do Cash App? Not at all.
No,
See,
don't worry about it. You good.
Okay, so the next time.
Yep. You
Okay,
good.
so what do I owe you?
Huh?
Do I owe you?
$7, but don't
Okay,
worry about
okay, yeah. Well, next time.
right.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Tawana. What are you gonna do for the weekend?
I've been on vacation all week, girl. I've been living it up. You hear me? At home. no
Really?
Kids, just laying in the bed. Eating,
And but see that, but you're not normally in the bed though. You're not normally in the bed,
No.
and that's what I say. If I don't get out, I just feel like. Maybe because I started outside.
Yeah.
I just feel some kind of way if I sit in the house all the time. It gets on my
Don't get me
nerves.
wrong. I've been up and out. I had to clean up because I don't be home. I had dust bunnies this big underneath the
Yeah,
bed,
so you did. You
I was
yeah.
busy.
You took care of
But
stuff.
I
Yeah.
didn't have to worry about work.
Right.
It was-
So how long are you off for?
I'll go back Monday.
But you was off for what? How many weeks?
Just from Monday.
Week. But it makes a difference. It
Man.
gives you that. And them fragrances too.
Girl.
Reset and
Yes,
intentionally.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right, with intent.
Yes, with intent. Thank you, Tawana. Thank you so much. Aw. I love what you do. Your friends might always be for you. Friends are not always for you at the forbidden time and the forgiven time and the fortitude of the time when you need them. They're not. And I think that has something to do when we get older. You might have friendship from when you're little. Maybe you met them when you rode the tricycle. But as you get older, your attitude, taste buds, your weight, things may change. And when you decide to do differently than what your friends do or what you have been doing since the tricycle, your friends might not be for you. They just might not be. And before the end of this video is up, number 4 and number 7 might really shock you. So stay tuned to the end so you can tell me what you learned. Where maybe after you were turned 50, or maybe you're 49 and you'll be 50, or you're 59 and you'll be 60. Tell me what you learned. Leave it in the comments. And download my freebie on what it really takes to start a business outside over 50. You could download that too. It's there. Download it. And if you ever have any trouble or any type of thing with my website, please let me know. Because that's another thing that I learned. Even though you're over 50, that doesn't mean you know everything, especially this tech stuff. You can learn it. That's been one of my situations. You can learn everything. You can learn anything. Hell, you can spend a lifetime learning everything. But the bottom line is to learn a little bit, put a little bit on there, and go on. Like, you've ordered my original Egyptian musk before. If you're a returning viewer, thank you for subscribing, and thank you so much for ordering. I do have your email, and I'm going to be contacting you through email. That's what we're going to do, because I've been going through the tech hell. I've learned this and then learned that, and then when you learn, you got to wait. People got to send you email back and forth. It could be a pain in the bazooka, a pain in the ass, a pain in the neck, and a freaking headache. It could really be that. But like I'm saying, I learned that. Even though you're a certain age, over 50, I learned that everything is, you don't know everything. You just don't. And sometimes you might be learning from people that you never thought you'd learn from. I'm from New Jersey, and I know a lot of people there are like, oh, you're older. Oh, you're older than them. You should know. That's not necessarily true. We learn as we grow. We learn from babies. I've learned from babies. I have 4 grandchildren. I learned from them. So just because you're over 50, over 40, this doesn't mean you know everything. There's so many resources out here, and you can tap into whatever serves you at the right time. You don't know everything just because you're over 50. You don't. It's a hot summer day. I've been in the house for a little while. First my leg was hurting, then my back was hurting. I mean, and it's not from old age either. It's not, I hear people say, oh, age hurts, and maybe it does, but working out and stretching your body and all that hurts too. That's what happened to me. But I'm out here doing better and very well. And what do I see? Is your Gypsy Rose, or somebody came to my Facebook group and I saw them and I was like, oh, I miss my YouTube. If you have the ability to get along with others, other than your color, your kind, you know, they like what you like, the same music, in business, you have to have the ability to get along with other people, even when they're not like you. I think that's very, very important. The ability to get along with others, even when you don't want to get along, even when they disagree with you. In business, you have to have the ability to get along with other people. And I've learned that in my 50s. I knew it at 40, but I really learned the deal in my 50s. Everybody is not like you, and that's okay. God, Buddha, Allah. This is my book from college I pulled out. Experiencing the World's Religions, Tradition, Challenge, and Change. And it has all types of religions here. I was just shocked. I was so shocked. Jesus, Krishna, whatever you want to call a higher power. And I mean that because I learned that there's various religions. I learned that when I was in college. 100 and something religions there was, when I thought Christianity was the only one. That's what I used to think. So I learned that. And I learned that when I was in my 40s. But when I turned 50, over 50, it really came to pass. In my late 50s, I wanted to leave Livingston Avenue. I came from selling oils outside because that's what I chose to do. I didn't want to get alone. I had a mentor that was doing it as well, too. So I had somebody showing me and teaching me the ropes of outside, which if you want to learn how to start a business outside or any business, or just kind of just get your feet wet in what you need to do, download the freebie of a list of things that you should do before you start anything. Secrets people probably might not tell you. And I'm over 50. I'm 61 now. And I'm going to tell you things. Download the free resource that tells you a couple things that you need to know before you even think of starting a business. So as I was saying, God answers prayers. I wanted to leave Livingston years ago, but I didn't have a plan. I just said, hey, I want to leave Livingston. I'm tired of the cold, the winter, the frost, the snow. And if you watch this video and you know me from Livingston or in person, I mean, I could say it all I want. I'm in the outside right now. It's beautiful. But I've been out in the snow and the ice, the rain, the sleet, the hail. Not because I'm stupid or crazy, because it's a part of the business. You might go to your job. Maybe you don't like the air conditioner there, or there's no heat, or there's no sound, or you can't play your music like you want to on your computer. It might be something, but that was mine. The wintertime was always the wintertime. But I think after the 17th year, because I was out there for 2 decades, 20 years or so. Yeah. And that's another thing. God answers prayers, because I didn't think that when I turned in my 40s that I would be setting a business outside. I just said what I wanted, and it just happened to start outside. So, but my prayers were answered. So, it's okay. So God does answer prayers, but you make a plan for it. That's what I learned. You plan. Because I knew what I knew in high school or in grammar school about God answering prayers, fine. But did I really know it? Did I really believe it? I could say things I wish I knew when I turned 55, I should have said, because it does happen. So now I'm out here in this wonderland, and I was always near nature too, near Livingston as well too, but it was always on the side of me. But now I could go anywhere I want to go, right? So at first I was so sad about it, but it puts you in a place, your prayers, where it sets you up where you wouldn't even believe. You know what I'm saying? The greatness. But yeah, I hear someone. Let's see, because I'm at this park. Let's see. Hello.
I want to make sure you were still clear. I saw your stuff here.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I was doing a video. Are you shy on camera?
No, ma'am. What
You're not.
For?
I do YouTube.
Okay.
And I'm just out here thinking things I wish I knew before I turned 55.
Okay.
So that's the type of thing. I sell oils.
Okay.
And things like that. Like, yeah, I sell oil, fragrances.
Well, let me tell them something I wish I knew before I was 21.
How old are you now?
About to be 22.
Wow. About
so
to be 20. Okay.
What I knew before I turned 21 is that everything is water. You know? People are like water. You know?
Yes.
Every wave has to settle.
That's right.
And when people get angry, they might make a wave.
Yes.
But it has to settle.
Yes.
You know? And I'm really religious. You know, I come from a really religious family.
And I was just saying that. My thing is spiritual now, because a lot of things I thought that was like that, like God answers prayers, but do they really? But they do. You got to make a plan. Say what you want. Make a plan, because it's going to happen.
You know, Erykah Badu said if you write it down, it'll come.
And I believe that too.
Exactly.
Look at I got my notes on here. yeah, I got my notes on here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow! So that's the thing. So I love that. People are like water.
Yes, ma'am.
Like liquefied, yeah.
Yes,
and we
ma'am.
transform. Because I started a business outside. It's spiritual thing, but most people start inside. I started mine outside, and I'm not there at my outside location anymore where I was, but I'm still outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's what I wanted. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So I'm on YouTube and different things like that. So
yeah, that's awesome.
yeah, thank
That's
you
awesome.
so
No
much.
problem. You have a nice day.
Yes, thank you.
ma'am.
Give me
Yes,
hugs.
ma'am.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
thank
You have a
you.
blessed day.
I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you too.
Yes. Like I said, that could be another added one. What I learned. He's 22. He's 21. He'll be 22. I'm 61. And like he said, people are like water. We liquefy. We transfer. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Okay. Awesome sauce. Still get pregnant in your 40s. You could still get pregnant in your 40s. I don't care what anybody says. The universe will give you what deems for you in this lifetime. I got pregnant when I was 43 with my son. I started my business 4 years before I got pregnant. And after 4 years of doing my business, I got pregnant. If you're new to me, I started a business outside. So that's why I'm mostly always outside. And this might be a shocker. You can have 2 children out of wedlock and still be happy. You could have 2 children out of wedlock and raise good, grounded children because they know their mom and their dad. And not co-parenting either, just to know, because knowledge is power. So that's one for you. What do you think? Give me some feedback on what you think about the video so far. It's been a minute and I miss you, but I am here. Just going through red tape with the online, with the links. And yeah, I've learned that it's just not easy. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. Yes, you can, because I'm learning it. It's going to be done. I'm learning it. You have to be the perfect weight. There's no certain weight to be at a certain age. I believe that people take things at face value, what they first see. How old do you think I am? I mean, it doesn't even matter, you know what I'm saying? But it's not always what you see is what it is. So sometimes things are misconstrued. But weight, what you wear, how you talk, has nothing to do with age at all. It's just who you are. So your weight, how you talk, what you look like, has nothing to do with who you are. And has nothing to do with your age either. To know failure and be comfortable with failing. That's one thing I learned. When I first went outside and started my business, nobody stopped. And even though everybody has skin, you have skin. You might have skin and you're not buying my products. You're not buying oils. You're not buying any lotion from me or shea butter or, you know, anything I sell. And it's okay. That's my point. Failure, people saying no to you is okay. Why? Because somebody will always come along, a perfect match for you, that will say yes. This is how it is. They will say yes. They will. Just wait. They will. Another thing that I learned too is that when you ask, I had a coach one time and she told me, she said, have not because you ask not. And I remember my stepfather used to always tell me that, oh, she don't ask for nothing. And a lot of times I didn't because he was my stepfather. And in my ear, my mother was telling me, well, you know, he's not your dad. And I'm thinking, so it was very confusing. Bottom line, what I learned at turning 50, over 50, you will not get anything unless you ask. You have not because you ask not. And I had to learn that over 55. Imagine that long learning that. But yeah, it is what it is. Ooh, a bug was just on me. But another thing that I've learned too, that nature is my friend. I learned that over 50, nature is my friend. Because if I'm in my house, I feel sometimes like just like not the walls are gonna cave in on me or nothing like that. Just I feel like just blah. I don't feel alive sometimes. I gotta get out and get the sun on me, bust a sweat, go in the wintertime, feel the chill. You know what I mean? Nature embraces me, and I do the same back. What I learned after 50 is that if you don't get outside in nature, it's kind of like, it could be like a hell, a trap in your mind. Just for me, that's what I've learned. There's an outside, and I just couldn't sit in my house 24/7. Even doing these videos, that's why a lot of times you see me outside. I'll be inside sometimes, the mood hits me, but for the most part, I'm nosy in nature. But not least, people are genuinely nosy, but they're nosy in a good way. See how the guy came up? I don't know him. He was just being nosy. So people are nosy, and oils and the rituals and the things, the memberships and everything's coming up. We're going to calm ourselves, our kids and everything in a world that is full of noise and nosiness. And it's okay, because we're not naughty in doing what we do. For real. Fragrance and flow. Staying calm in a nosy world.